My brother, listen. I have a message for you. Very serious message, that is. Ah, talking about communicating, talking about listening to your wife, listen to the situation they come about. Let's talk about what's going on and why she's here. The reason for her to be here with you and for you. So we'll go from the beginning. When she came to you one day and told you that she wasn't happy, but you didn't pay any attention. You neglected her. You shorn her. You didn't pay any attention. You didn't even hear her. But deep inside her, she was trying to tell you something. And she was speaking to you without really verbalizing what she was feeling, what she was talking about. She was trying to tell you that she felt empty inside. She trying to tell you that she wasn't even alive inside. That she needed a situation. She needed things to happen for her and to her. She needed love. She needed compassion. She needed to be loved in such a way whereas she's starving. She's starving for that emotional. She's starving from her heart. She's starving from the condition of being in a place whereas they call it boring, but it wasn't really said boring. We just say a space of no possibilities, emptiness, loneliness, don't feel love, don't feel happy, don't feel wanted, don't feel desired. All these things was hurting her and coming to her. And you left her in such a place that you didn't ask her, you didn't talk with her. You did what you did because I pay your bills, I provide, I protect, but are you really protecting her? And let's get back to the situation. Let's get on into the depths of the situation of that protection thing. And we go to a situation where you say you protect her, but you're leaving her stranded. You're leaving her in a place of loneliness, being neglected, being abandoned, that is. And that is not protection, my brother. So let's go to a situation of why she's there. So I said, once upon a time, God made man out of the dust of the earth, and he gave man breath. He said man became a living soul. He said, oh man, that hey, I say you have a free will. That means that man could do what he wanted to do, say what he wanted to say, but then there was consequences when he failed to do what the Most High told him to do. Hey, consequences of wrongdoing. It happens all over the place. It's still happening today. Yes, yes, yes. But in the meantime, his wrongdoing, well, we get to that in a minute because, see, what happened is that God told man to take care of all the animals. He gave him charge and dominion of the animals and everything. To name every animal, everything that crawls and creeps on the earth, the air, in the water, that is. Yeah, man had it all. He was doing it. But then as time progresses, well, God didn't just make all these things for no reason. He wanted to be to increase in their species, increase in their ways, in their doing. So in their increasing their thing that happened, that man was like, oh, what the world? It said man was seeing all these things was going on, and God said, hey, it's not good for man to be alone because uh, he's no species of him that's there. So he said, I will make him a helpmeet. I'll make him a helper, that is, somebody to comfort her. So that was a gift and a helper, a gift and a mate, right? So God took his time and took from the man, not from a piece of dirt that he shaped it, this and no, 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 no. He made a took the man, a real closer to the man's heart, closer to the man's lung. That gives what? The heartbeat and also oxygen, breathing days, right? So that she would be closer to his heart. She would be closer to his soul and everything, right? So anyway, now God made her special and gave her things and situations that says man should have everything and anything he needs through her because wow, she is there especially for him. And when God made her, man was so excited. Oh, he was so excited to see her. He appreciated her. He was anticipating on what to do. Ah, yes, yes, yes. After seeing all the animals and everything, it didn't take him too long to understand what was going on, right? And God brought her to him and placed her into man's position, man's hand. He said, now, be fruitful and multiply. Fill the earth. Fill the earth with your kind, that is, with your kind, that is. So man had a situation going now, filling the earth. So anyway, he took this woman. He said, and man should have charge over her, right? Okay, so no problem, no bad there. But see, the thing about it is when God brought her to him, to the man, God did not explain to her about, oh well, this, that, the other point one, point two, point three, and all this little stuff. Left it in the hands of the man to teach her, train her, guide her, and then to be there for her as the protector, as the provider. All right. So then it said, and when they leave their mother and father's house and be together, join together as one flesh. It is. Anyway, so now they were doing what they had to do. They were naked and not ashamed. That is right. And then one day, a situation happened. They call it the serpent. Now the serpent was a smart dude. He was the wisest of all the beasts that God had made. The wisest of beasts, that is. Beast. Remember that word. Beast. And the beast came up to the woman. And the man was there. I don't know how far away he was, but he was there with her. But the beast started talking to the woman, saying things to her, saying things, and then talking some stuff to her that was like foreign to them, and asking her some questions and giving her compliments about the beauty of the trees and all that good stuff. And the woman's mind was open about, ooh, the fruit looked good to eat, this and that and other. Well, the fruit has been there all along, but it took the man to bring it to her attention. Took the beast, I mean, to bring it to her attention. And that's what he did. And then the beast came out left field. Oh, yeah, left field. So the man still didn't say nothing to the situation. Said up to the beast, then they corrected and encouraged her, didn't say anything. But then she took the fruit, took whatever the fruit was, ate some, and gave it to her husband. And he ate because now he is eating from the hands of his wife. That is, right? He didn't provide, but he received it. Now, the moral of the story is that the serpent, being the smartest beast, encouraged the woman. Now, the man did not understand to know that the serpent at the time had the demonic spirit because the devil was kicked out of heaven and sent to earth, brought to earth, kicked down to earth, however you want to put it, and there, but he came into the beast. So that means that evil usually come into an animal. That's why they use cats and dogs and snakes and things like that to shed those voodoos and all this kind of stuff, spiritual effect on people to start off with. And then it goes from there to there to there to there. But anyway, in the meantime, things start to happening because now the man did not intercede. He did not correct his wife. So therefore, their eyes were open because see the effect, the influence, consequences of doing what's wrong. They disobeyed the word of God, and disobedience brought that form of correction, form of punishment to them. And God gave them punishment. God gave them a situation like, okay, now they're no longer in charge of every beast on the earth. They're no longer in charge. Now, see, what happened is that when she listened to the serpent, and the serpent talked with her and convinced her, beguiled her, that is, convinced her, same thing, right? And made her, being tempted to her to do something against the will of God. Convinced her, talked to her, but the man said nothing. So we'll go to the place where today, men sit around, and do his work, all the jobs he provide for the rent, he provide for the upkeep, and food, clothing, and sometimes a little personal care thing that she may want or desire, cars, the trips, and all this good stuff. Right? Boom. All right, good. But in the meantime, she's listening to the serpent, which is that situation that come about, like on the job. Somebody's there that's listening to her heartbeat. Somebody there that is listening to what she's saying with internally. Somebody seeing her expression. See, communication can come in different ways, not just in talking. Verbalization, they call it, we call it, yeah, okay. Hey, how you doing? My name is this and my name is that. But then also communication can come through an emotion, a change in attitude, a change in a disposition, a change in how you feel about things, a disposition, that is, how you feel in your emotions, how you feel in your spirit, how you feel with your care. Are you really caring about what's going on in your life? Are you caring about what's happening? She was alone. She felt neglected. She felt uncared for. She felt like no one cares about her. Here she is with her husband every day, and he's not paying attention to her. That loneliness. Oh, come on now. And she's speaking on that in her heart, alone, being hurt and everything. So now, here come Slick Rick on the job. Here comes someone on the job that the evil one is sent now. Oh, the compliments, just like the Satan said about the tree. Oh, did you know say about the tree? The tree looking good, this, that, and another. Oh, and you know what? And after if you do this, you be like God. Give her a uplift, be encouraging her, and that's what happens. She's encouraged more or less. And so, in the meantime, every compliment, your hair's good, you're smelling good, your outfit looking good, everything. Ooh, you know what? That cologne you wearing is so beautiful. And we call it like the birds. Yeah. The fowler puts down seeds, a little breadcrumb, heading towards the trap. And she's pecking, because she's hungry. She's starving. She's empty inside. She needs attention. She needs consoling. She needs a compatibility. She needs all that how you say, not just self care, but she needs so much that's not happening to her. She needs companionship, compassion, that is. She needs intimacy, but she's not receiving it from her husband. So now, here she is pecking the seeds in the ground crumb that the enemy is sowing before her, head towards the trap, because how you say, the cage has already been made to get her, then trap her. He's getting ready to spring the trap on her. But see, the husband is not, how you say, there to understand. So that's what we're trying to say. He had to understand her. When you're with your wife, with one that you love, with the people even that you're surrounded with, you can communicate with them. Not just say, hey, how you doing, what's up, but it's what's in your heart, what's in your mind, what's in your spirit. Are you really observing what they say, what they do? Are you really observing their action? Because another way in communication is that, how you said, body language. A smile, a frown, yeah, all that good stuff. The body language. And body language can tell you a lot about what a person is going through, what they're saying, because they can be screaming to the high pitch without opening their mouth. But just listen to them, look at them, observe them. And this is why the man did not. Oh, he was just there enjoying himself. I said, providing she was a comforter for him. Oh yeah, she comforted him. Oh yeah, yes, 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 yes. I don't know how many children they had to fill that earth, but what about the fruit? What about the goodness, the glory? What about the value? What about the value? What about the communication with the Most High? Because he came in the cool of the evening to talk with them. And then he called them, where are you? They hide. They hide. So evidently, that wasn't just a one day he came by to say hello. No. The Most High had a good thing going towards his people, communicating with them, talking with them. So he didn't have to explain everything, every detail there. He already told them what happened. If you do this, do that, something will happen to you. There's always, how you say, consequences of wrongdoing. But the husband was in charge of saying, hey, look here, whoa, back up. What are you talking? What are you saying to my woman? What are you talking about? What y'all saying? What you talking about? Oh, he was telling me about how if we eat this fruit, we're gonna be smart and we're gonna be like God. This that. The man said, "No, wait a minute, no way, don't even think about it." But see, he didn't say anything. He didn't say anything, and this is why man was out of place. The position of man is to be next to God, and now, the word was said in the prophet, and God made him a little lower than the angels because before, even from the dirt, God made him equal. And even now, through Jesus Christ, through Jesus Christ, God made him a son and a daughter with the same glory as Jesus. So that means now, through Christ, he's above the angels, above the angels, just like he was there above the serpent at the time. Because see, the thing about it is that the serpent wasn't human. Men have no business dealing with the animals in that capacity of being negotiating with talking to them and discussion thing. And this is what happened too often, too much, and even now. We negotiate, we're talking about things that we have no idea about what we're saying, no idea about what we're doing, and then letting things happen that we shouldn't let happen. This is why we're supposed to observe everything and anything, because God is a God of detail. And we should be people of detail, understanding and knowing what we're talking about, what we're doing, and why we are doing it, what we're doing it for. Yeah, keeping track, keeping mindset. We should know her heartbeat. We should know her temperature. We should know everything about her as much as possible. And then let her know that she can always come to us, come to the man, to say things, to speak things, and he to listen to her and talk with her and explain to her this and that, what's going on. And yeah, set the boundaries, but the boundaries should not be so overtaxing that it's impossible to live by, even though she is supposed to be under his care and he should have rule over her. But ruling over her is not to be, how you say, with a bullwhip, ball and chain. Come on now. Come on now. With a big stick upside her head. No, 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 no. It should be compassion. It should be understanding and wisdom. And that's how, when you're following after Christ, you have that compassion, you have the wisdom, and you have the authority, and speak with confidence, and speak with the authority. And then she will understand and she will know. And then if things happen so that she still don't want to understand, she still want to do it, then you can say goodbye. But then again, there's also things that you can do. Go back to the Most High to find out to listen to hear from him, and then to pray to him about what to do. Do we do that? Do we do that? Not very often. We don't. And this is why we come today to talk about these things, to discuss these things, to let it be known that this is why we try our best. We try our best to let the man know there are principles and standards to be followed to help build up this man. See, thing about it is that we know today that not many men are qualified for the position that they are in today. It's like going to work at a Pentagon. All of the classified documents and all these things that's happening around the world. What do you know? What are you about? What kind of a clearance do you have? Do you know this or do you know that? How many people? What's your classification? But you were like, I don't know. But see, the thing about it, you should know. If you're there in that position, you should know. You should study. You should ask the question. That's why he said, pray without ceasing. Prayer and meditation. Be thankful. Gratitude. Oh, the man was thankful for everything there. But soon as things happened, hey, what happened? He resorted back to regular routine thing. How often do you talk to your woman? How often do you tell her and speak to her in such a way where she's willing, just like the woman was willing. She didn't complain about when she met the man, when the man came into her and with her and to be with her and everything. She didn't complain, and she didn't hold back either. So this is what happened today. Sometimes women are so, how you say, involved. They give up their all and their whole heart to someone that's not understanding. The next thing you know, that jealousy take over. Next thing you know, there's abuse, domestic violence come in. Next thing you know, that he's been obsessed by this person, by this woman, and they can't let go no matter what. She trying to move on. That obsession will follow her down, chase her down, stalk her down, and then do something wrong, do something bad to her. And this is why today, let's talk about these things. Let's get on board with these things. Know what to say, how to say, when to say, and then why we must say these things, and then have the power and the strength to say no. We can say no. That's right. Okay? So anyway, wonderful people, we just want to bring it to you. Thank you and grateful to you. And like I say, we're here to bring you some information that will help you. And one of the things that we have here is that we have a 19, how I said, 19 section, 19 pieces, 19 statements that's called um, toxic behaviors. One of the things of toxic behavior is that we put it number one is, as they say, um, unforgiveness. Unforgiveness is a toxic behavior because if God can forgive no matter what, no matter how bad, how deep, how stinky, how funky, and how crazy it sounds, and Jesus said he's aware of our infirmities. That be he sees that mess, he saw it. And you just think about, okay, if you ever think about for those people who've done a few little crazy things in life, like the speaker, like the speaker done in life and this, that, and other, wow. Sometimes you would bring a tear because you can understand. And Jesus saw what I did. Just think about it that way. And then, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Help me to do better. Help me to be better. Help me. Forgive me. Cleanse me. Wash me. Ah, that's how it's supposed to be. Then he said, welcome. Welcome. But when we don't think about those things, We don't ask that confession. We don't ask about that, how you say, going to the altar to repent like that. That God is sorrow. Just every so often, just bring it up. I'm telling you, just bring it up. Just say it. But anyway, when we come down to our wives and women and people that we associate with, people that we're supposed to be a leader of, and every man is born to be a leader. This is one of the things that God is a disciple and a leader. He's an ambassador. Yes. He's a trailblazer. He's all those good things. And then he's the son of God. Just like then the woman become a daughter of God. God brought his daughter to the man in his hand, with his hand, to present to her, the man, to let the man take care of her until death do you part. So think about these things, wonderful people. Think about it. And then you get a chance to, you want to check out our files, People in Love. People, the letter N, L-U-V, peopleinlove.net. Okay, come on. Come on. Very reasonable. We don't have to, go through all them unnecessary changes of social media. Just say People in Love, people, the letter N, L-U-V, .net. Talk about it, think about it, order it, whatever. Okay, we're not asking you to order it, but you do what you got to do. Unless you want to be better, unless you want your wife to stay in charge of the man. So this is what happened today. Man had left his position. He's not communicating. He's letting the serpent take over his wife, take over his home. And then she's coming up with ideas and information and thoughts and challenges and things uh, for a man to say that his wife is telling someone else. Oh, he has no cue, no clue of what's going on. He doesn't know anything about what we're doing. Oh, he's oblivious to what's happening. This how we're doing this, we can do that, and he'll never know. And we can take him for a ride. Come on. You mean to tell me that the man, you've been married all this time, and you let your wife tell somebody else that you are so weak, so out of it, so insecure, inconsiderate that she could walk all over you and tell you what to do? Go sleep on the sofa, go sleep in the car, go to a hotel, and you said, "Okay, okay, no problem, babe." Brother, get a life. We'll talk about these things and we'll discuss them, because this is not the only, because God, evidently, when God bringing this stuff to me, this is the fifth one so far. And he's been bringing these stuff to me. God is up to something about the man, because see, today's man has no manpower to look back on. Every man that you see today, every man that you see today is a product of the 60s. Either they were born in the 60s or they were there in the 60s doing the do. All right now? In the 60s, the 58s, and in the late 50s, in the 60s, pot, free sex, any kind of sex, drugs, it was still pot, other drugs, and music, rock and roll music. That was life then. Come on, guys. There was no standard. There was no consciousness. Everything was chaotic and confusion. And the few people that was there that were hand me down and put down, and that son grew up to be like, I don't like this kind of way. I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't want to do that way. And why you think the churches are empty today? Why you think that religion is being rejected today? Why you think Christ is being rejected today? You think God is happy about this? Oh, there is no God. Oh, no, wait. Okay, wait and see. Wait and see. That's why he had to build a big boat a big boat. And guess what? There was only 8 people on that boat. And then he did another thing too. He burned down 2 big cities and cities surrounding town. Burn them down. Consequences. But we walk around thinking that we're all of that in a bowl of, and a t-shirt. Anyway, guys, that's another message for another day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bless you and all that other good stuff. And we'll talk to you soon and very soon. And hope that all is well. Hope that all is well. Take care. Be blessed and be blessed. Okay?